Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's frightening bear attack takes us to the prestigious Rocky Mountains in the town of Ouray. There are plenty water resources here, as well as deer, elk, and black bears, as it is a popular place for tourists. The Colorado backcountry is also filled with people. Donna Munson was a 74-year-old widow who lived about 4 miles north of Ouray and enjoyed being around the local wildlife. Her husband passed away 14 years before her attack, so she was by herself most of the time, becoming close friends with the animals in the area such as deer, squirrels, and birds. She sometimes even had visitors from the local black bear population. The animals mostly loved Donna because whenever they were hungry, she would feed them, and this built some sort of trust system between the two. As time passed, authorities began to take a closer look at what was going on near her home. They warned her about the illegal act of feeding wildlife, and as well as the dangers of feeding bears. They even began building a case to file charges against Donna. Donna's neighbors also approached her on several occasions after learning the details about what was happening, expressing how uncomfortable they are with seeing that many bears in their neighborhood. Some of the bears had even began to approach humans for food, and even acting aggressive towards them. The neighbors reported seeing as many as up to 14 bears, all on her property at once. Donna rented half of her home to a few renters over the years, and had even been overheard saying how, when it's time for her to go, she would rather it done by bears. Her most recent tenant reported that they couldn't go outside at night because of being surrounded by bears expecting food. Donna fenced in the porch to satisfy the tenant's needs, but prior to that was cool with it. At one point the bears broke into her car, clawing and tearing the front seat up so that it could reach the French fries. She left in her car overnight. About a year after her last renter moved out, she kept as much of the bears' company as she could. 2 of the bears got into a fight outside, and the younger one of them had been wounded. Donna informed a family member she had to go because one of her babies had been injured and she had to tend to it. On the evening of August 7, 2009, Donna was standing near a bear and talking with it. As she examined the bear that had been wounded during the fight, another bear reached over the fence and swatted her on the head, instantly rendering her unconscious. The bear then dragged her underneath the fence, where her unconscious body was eaten alive by a 400-pound male black bear. The next morning, the local handyman showed up to Donna's property to finish up some painting and saw her dismembered corpse, notifying authorities immediately. Animal control officers shot 2 bears at Donna's house, a 250-pound male that had no signs of Donna's blood on its body. Next, the 400-pound male who was shot had blood all the way down its gut. Since 2017, there has been at least 7 incidents of bear attacks in the state of Colorado. Now I have a few questions for you. Did Donna deserve what happened to her? Would you live in Donna's property if it was gifted to you? And how do you feel about bear attacks as a whole? Please leave your answers in the comment section down below, and I will be glad to meet you there. And do us a favor and like this video, and also subscribe so that we can continue to give you these horrifying stories. Thanks for watching, and remember to always be careful when out in bear country.